do Suicide Squad, No Man's Sky, Stranger Things.
Okay.
Yes? Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
Danger.
So let's talk about Suicide Squad.
Yes. What do we like?
Nothing. When do we want it? Now.
We said this. We were talking about this in an episode earlier.
You have not seen it, by the way. Suicide Squad.
I have not seen it.
Okay.
But I do know that the debacle is very similar to the Fan Four Stick debacle.
Yes.
And that is, I can't believe that happened twice. I can't believe something
People
that.
think it's that bad?
Yeah.
Well, no. That
I don't
is
just think
actually
it. I
what
saw
happened.
it. He saw it too.
Do you think it's
really...
Fantastic Four bad?
I
No,
like
not
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four
Four.
better.
Not the quality of it,
Okay.
but what happened to it.
In the
What happened-
Yeah. In the terms of it being like edited after the fact.
yeah.
Although I'll tell you what, when the movie ended, I said to myself, I was like, that movie wasn't edited at all. It just sucked. I really don't think they edited that much. I think it just really sucked.
I think they had stuff go. I don't know.
I don't know. Is David Ayer lying when he
let's
said
just-
that that's his cut? You think he's lying?
I
I thought
think
a
he's
music house
standing by
directed
it.
Like they cut it.
I don't know.
Isn't that? Yeah, they said the people who, did the trailer. They said they hired
Yes.
the people who did the
Yes,
trailer.
yes.
Make
They
it
come
a
in and
little
recut it?
spicier.
A
Yeah.
movie.
I mean, there are literally parts in the movie that play like a trailer. It says it introduces a character and then it goes boom and it says Deadshot and then it like lists his like height, weight, and stuff like that on the
I
screen.
love that. You didn't like that?
It's just the only thing. It was if the whole movie
That's
was
like
like
right out
that.
of like a comic book
Like,
panel.
but like, yeah, but like,
that's-
Guardians was like that because it just made sense with the
Yeah.
whole movie.
Yeah. That worked.
It just seemed a little
Yeah.
inconsistent. That's okay. So like, let's just get
Yeah.
that off the bat.
All right.
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was really bad. But the thing is, I thought it was really bad from the writing stage, which is not something that the fucking
Before
trailer
they goofed
studio
it?
edited.
Before they goofed
some
it,
of
you think it was
some of the
bad?
dialogue is so fucking bad.
Yeah, it is.
And then like if this trailer has to edit it, has no comedic timing because they literally left Margot Robbie out to fucking dry.
What do you mean?
They put her out there and just like they edited her shit so slow, like all her jokes, that it's like horrific. You're literally like, finish it, just fucking finish it because it's so embarrassing. Holy shit! It was like I was cringing out of my butthole. That's a line from the movie. No, but really, I thought from the writing stage, I thought it was really
Highlights:
bad.
Will Smith as Deadshot.
Will Smith
Yes.
wasn't bad.
Was not expecting to really be crazy about it, but I thought he was the best part of the movie because it seemed like they really made this Deadshot with Will Smith in mind from the
Yeah,
beginning. It was
sure.
just like, all right, this is how
Yeah,
he
they
is.
And
just
he was all
yeah.
in.
And once you
he
get
was
past
all in.
it, he was doing his thing.
So
he
was
tried.
Margot Robbie. I don't know that I guess it wasn't her fault,
And I
but they
think
really
it's-
fucked her over.
I think it's rightly so that they were the mains of the movie.
Sure,
Like
sure.
that's like, all right, good. Like they worked for me.
Right.
You know, Amanda Waller also mostly worked for me. The DC stuff, tying it in, I enjoyed it.
the Batman
ones?
bit was cool.
I saw somebody rip it from the movie. A cam rip. There was like a second of the Flash.
Yeah.
Like he takes down Captain
Pretty. I
Boomerang.
was genuinely surprised. I was like,
If
whoa,
I saw
all
that in
right.
the movie theater, because I like Flash stuff.
Yeah.
So like, if
I
I
was
saw
like-
that happen, I would have been like, yeah.
I was like, all right, that was genuinely a movie excitement moment. I was like, cool.
Yeah,
all right,
that was
I'm
awesome.
in.
Yeah.
It was
I
unexpected.
I knew it was coming, and I was still like,
Batman
Like, really
scenes
hyped
were
on it.
missed opportunity. They could have been really cool because
Especially the one with the Joker.
They could have made it feel like Batman was like the antagonist a little bit.
They didn't do shit with the Joker and Batman.
No, well that's the
They
thing.
didn't do shit with the Joker.
They were in the same situation together, and Batman didn't even say Joker, stop
It's his
it.
number one
There was
dude.
nothing there.
Now,
didn't
by the
talk
way,
to the Joker?
Speaking
Nope.
of the, no, he didn't. He
And they
did.
were in the
He
same-
did punch Margot Robbie right in the fucking
I heard
jaw.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
part
pretty.
Underwater though,
You
so it
heard
probably didn't
that.
hurt that bad.
yeah.
But
Only Batman can punch someone underwater, and it's just as hard as a punch on land.
did people in your theater laugh? People
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
theater
Yo,
were like,
you heard that punch too.
Very
It was
strange.
Crunch in her face.
I will say, so now on the flip side, there's a lot of controversy because the Joker is in it for 45 seconds, and people are very upset about that. He's in it for 44 seconds if you count it.
Oh, the Joker's in it.
I'm kidding. I think
Yeah.
he's actually in it perfectly fine. Like,
Yeah.
his amount in it didn't bother me at all. I was
My
like, fine.
problem
Do you
is-
like him? Do you
I-
like the Joker?
hated him.
I wish he was
I
in
didn't
the
like
less.
him.
I-
I hate to be like that.
I don't know.
I'm
I don't
into the
know.
look.
I know.
I actually
yes,
like.
yeah.
same.
Seeing him in action.
The scene
I
in the
was
club
like-
was the only
Yeah,
good scene
yeah,
with
yeah.
him. The scene in the club was the only good scene with him.
I was a little awkward.
I
and
didn't
weird.
mind it.
I
But
don't
you know
like
why?
it.
Because
Seeing him in
Common really elevated it.
Yeah.
Seeing
I like
him in action.
his gangster look. I like when they
Yeah.
were showing him filming
In motion, I was like, all right.
I looked like, well, that's a different look for the Joker. I mean, I didn't like the tattoos.
But every time he talked,
But-
That's
was
what
uninteresting.
Yeah.
It's the problem
I
is-
love the way he looks. I love the tattoos,
Yep.
but when he opens his mouth, that's when it's like stop growling
just-
at me.
it was
and
boring.
gives
It
me,
was
like,
kinda boring.
It felt like he didn't really decide on how to go about it.
Yeah.
Because like he was really just like, it's like, hey Mike, you're crazy, and you're like, okay,
I'm
yeah,
crazy
like,
guy.
that's it. Like,
Pretty much.
That's it.
Yeah, it was awkward. I didn't mind how long he was in it though. I thought that was fine.
I thought that was
I had no
fine.
problem with that. He
I-
wasn't the main character.
I think he, like on one side, I think he would have been, the movie would have been a little better without him. But then on the other side, you can't really totally have Harley Quinn without the
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah.
I thought that the perfect way, that this is how they should have handled the Joker, is that we just hear of him like the entire movie. Like,
Yeah.
she just mentions him. It's whatever. Just like a.
I heard he's got 2 rows of teeth, like things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like word for word. So like we know he exists. Like he's there. And remember the end scene where they fucking bust through the prison
Yeah, and they break her out.
and takes the mask off, and
He's
I
like-
think that would have been the perfect way to see the Joker for the
That
first time.
that would be cool, especially
cool.
but maybe take Joker off his SWAT
Yeah.
vest.
yeah, and maybe he doesn't say anything because
Yeah.
he was like, Harley, I love ya.
Oh, that was
or
so
something. I
awkward.
was
Yeah.
like, oh.
So okay, minus that. But I thought that would be like the it's like a cool build up.
Oh, Max, I love ya. That's legitimately terrifying.
Oh, that way.
Kids in the motorbikes on the woods. I also think the editing kind of muddled the. I think they actually, like, it seemed to me like on the cutting room floor, it seemed like they got the Joker Harley Quinn relationship, but in this movie, in the final cut, it seems like they kind of danced around it and
Yeah.
kind of got the wrong idea.
Well,
Yeah,
the whole movie,
like-
I mean, like, it's hard for me to tell because, again, like, I guess Ayer's trying to keep his job, but he said, this is my cut. But I guess he's trying to keep his job, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, he's not, like,
I guess
stupid
he's a
fucking-
liar.
Yo,
Like,
that's my thing. 'cause
What's his name? Josh Trank.
That's my thing.
See, I have so much respect for Josh Trank for just being like, fuck it, they fucked my shit up. I
gonna
may
go
never work
smoke
again.
cocaine.
I may never work
Yeah.
again, but fuck you guys.
Yes, David Ayer likes
respect
making
that.
money.
The problem with David Ayer too is that I was so excited because I really like him. Fury, when that movie came out, that was like one of my favorite movies. Did you ever
was
see
that
that?
movie?
That was
Fury,
amazing. The tank movie with Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, Shia LaBeouf was in there somewhere. He lost
I
a tooth.
love that fucking
and then,
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him for Suicide Squad.
Well, he
Yeah.
also did
Yeah.
End of Watch, which was great.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I didn't even know.
And
I didn't even
he
know.
wrote Training Day.
That's
Did he
right.
direct it? No, I think he just
No.
wrote it. Yeah, he wrote Training Day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. This fucking Suicide Squad had a damn. It had a.
Well, do you guys?
It had a good shot.
I mean, do you guys think that with what they shot, like, there's a good movie there? Like, do you think there was like?
I think
mean,
almost, and I think the only problem was that it would still kind of would have ended up on like the whole big like, oh, at the end of the day, there's a big beam of light in the sky. And
Oh,
they
yeah,
gotta
that's
fight
not-
the
they're not
CGI
changing that.
monster.
Yeah, they're not changing that.
That would have
villain
been.
was shitty.
I think
Like,
otherwise
a
it would have been a good
cop-out.
movie, and that
But-
would have been the one
But
fault.
I see again. I feel like from the start it was fucked because like someone did write in the line in the script. Killer Croc says BET at one point when they're asking what
Oh,
he, what he
yeah.
wants
Yeah,
in
I
jail or
did
something
not
like
like
that.
that.
He
That was kinda
literally
funny.
said BET.
He said,
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it in a racist way. I'm saying it in it's
I want some
2016.
ass.
do
It's
black
2016.
people watch BET? Like, do have
Yeah,
they ever?
yeah.
No, nobody
do.
does. It's 2016. Is that even around anymore? Is TV a thing anymore?
I mean, it's definitely not like it's almost. It's
That's
like
a dated
it's,
reference.
It's just as him saying, "Oh, I want MTV." That sounds like a fucking old joke too.
That sounds like the,
Yeah,
right.
it's
That's
like,
just
yeah,
as bad.
it's
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
Exactly,
It's
it's
just
MTV and
stupid,
BT.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you're
literally,
right. You're right.
literally, but like that's in
It's
the
just like-
script.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Uh,
Margot Robbie was hot.
Very.
Margot
Oh
Robbie's
damn! What did you think about?
always
What did you think
hot.
about when they showed her in the classic outfit doing like the classic? What's the
I was
artist?
like, whoa, that's Alex
love
Ross,
that.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Wouldn't have worked for a whole movie probably, but it was
No.
cool to see
Yeah.
for a bit. Like
Well,
I saw it and I
pulls
was like, I
out,
don't know
too,
if
I've
that.
heard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
then
I
it
remember
was
when they
like-
beat us over the head with it.
When
yeah,
they did it
I didn't
twice,
miss
I was
it.
like,
Yeah.
enough. They should
I
have
didn't
picked.
miss
All
it.
right, all right.
I think they should have picked one. I think that was when they started reshooting, adding more shit.
Maybe.
They should have picked one and just that flash of that shot. I was like,
That was cool.
oh,
That
okay,
was
I
cool.
didn't expect that. Cool, good.
I would have preferred like a 30-minute scene of them just talking over that table probably than most of what was in the movie.
That's what I was pissed about because you see in the trailer, you're like, fuck, that's gonna be a cool conversation.
But see now,
Dr.
do you
Harleen
believe
Quinzel
that's
and-
do you believe that's on the cutting room floor?
I think so. Yeah.
You know what? I believe
I think
Jared
so.
Leto when he says that shit.
Yeah,
I
do
believe
too.
him. He was tricked.
He was tricked.
So is that what he's seriously saying?
He apparently, he's been saying that he was tricked. Did he say those words?
He said he was
so
tricked.
I'm
like-
sure that that's
Tricked into
probably
what?
I'm sure that's an embellishment. What I'm sure what he means is that
He thought he was gonna have like
it was
the
going to be a
amount of
little bit
screen
more of like a
time-
character study probably. But overall, I think no matter what, a disappointment. Like I didn't leave like yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you.
It's a disappointment, but I still think it's better than Batman vs Superman
Really?
by a long
What
shot.
do you think?
I thought Batman vs Superman was
Little angel and
I
devil
thought
on
it
the
was
shoulder,
Yeah,
better,
no,
baby.
I think Batman v
way
Superman was better.
I think it was better, too.
long and just I still after watching it and thinking about it, I still don't know what happened.
In Batman v Superman?
I don't get
I
the
can,
movie.
I get that. Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know.
Yeah, like why does Batman fight Superman? It's like for such a stupid fucking reason.
They're both
They're both.
Anyway,
Just DC is,
listen,
is the problem.
fellas, I'm very curious about No Man's Sky, but before we talk about this, can I get a water? Don't you fucking dare. You can fucking get me good right now. No Man's Sky, can you guys tell me about this, please? Okay, so I haven't played it, I don't know much about it, but I was interested because it sounds like my kind of thing. I enjoyed The Sims when I was younger. I loved Animal Crossing, and this is one of those things of just like sort of exploration. There's no storyline.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like a world.
Different.
I know, very different, but I just
yes,
like sort of
yes,
like
yes.
a world that you explore.
And that's
I'm a
how I
fan
am.
of
With,
that.
like that's
Okay.
why I like it as much as I do.
Right.
Because I like games.
But let me just make it clear.
Like that.
I'm not an idiot. I know it's nothing like those games.
No, I know.
But
I know.
It's
I
just
know,
in
I know.
the sense of like I don't mind like just
Kinda like
exploring
create
a
your
world.
own
Yeah.
adventure kinda-
Which
kinda
it sounds
stuff.
like I would like Fallout for that reason.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there you go. I get it.
So very quickly, when I think they announced this game like 3 years ago, maybe even more.
Talking about it for a long time.
3 years. Yeah.
Like, we talked about it pretty much when it
I
first
remember.
came out. And then they had like their studio flooded or something like that. Remember
Yeah.
that? They got delayed.
They were in the same
Um,
offices as Food Fight.
Good
yeah.
reference. Good reference there.
I'm gonna first of all, I'm gonna say, way too fucking long. First of all, that already killed it for me. Like I already went into
Like
this
the wait, you mean?
yeah, not as excited as I should have been.
Oh, you mean the
because,
wait was too long?
Wait was too long.
Okay.
It was like because at first, like 3 years ago,
One of those games they revealed way too
yeah,
fucking
it was
early,
like,
yeah.
oh, cool, you hop in a spaceship and you fly to different planets. That's kind of cool. And then 3 years went by. I'm like, I just don't fucking care about that
Yeah, the
anymore.
concept was cool, and now it's over.
And then it came out for $60.
Was it not supposed to be?
No, I mean, like, it can't. The part what I'm getting at is that, like,
Oh.
I don't think at all that it's like, I mean, I guess they made it's a cool thing. You hop around in a spaceship, you fly to another planet.
So the concept is still cool.
It's not really.
Oh.
Because like it's trying to be like the Minecraft audience because it's kind of like the constant like exploration of everything. But the thing it's like you have the whole galaxy, but you're just
Not
exploring.
much to do. Yeah.
You're just like, oh, let's go to this planet. And like they all look the same. Like it's like, oh, this planet is a hot planet.
I would fucking love to
Or,
watch him
like,
playing this for the first
It's
time.
like
right.
this planet is like
God.
this is a cold planet, or this is like a gassy planet, and then like that's it. And it's like,
Right.
it's like you think like, oh, I'm gonna go to so many different planets, and it's gonna be crazy. And
Right,
it's like
right.
after like an hour, you see everything.
Yeah.
And I was just like, holy shit, this should be free. Like this is kind of like this is like a tech demo.
That's crazy.
It's like a tech demo, right? It's like it feels like a tech demo. Like it doesn't feel like a game.
To me, what it feels like is just not the type of game I was hoping for. But I also didn't have a lot of expectations. Like, I wasn't really excited about this game.
it's the No Man's Sky.
Is that a
This
bug?
bug is pissed.
That's a
Jesus
loud
fuck.
bug. I think for me, I didn't go into it with like a lot of actual expectations. I wasn't really that excited about it. But when I found out that it's really kind of more a survival game about crafting and resources and stuff, and less about space combat and shooting aliens, which is what I would have really liked, I was like, okay, it's fine. I don't know. I feel like the game's okay. I think here's my thing. I think it's okay, but I think if they did a second one where they actually gave it a little more
Story.
fluff,
Oh,
a little
fluff,
more
yeah.
stuff in it, like a little more meat, then I'd be all on board.
Well,
So-
I don't think we're gonna see a second one. I think it's
No,
gonna
I don't
kinda
think so
go
either.
like
Updated
like
stuff.
I've been playing Minecraft since the alpha when it was
Completely different game.
where it was like nothing, and
Yeah.
it was kind of like you got bored of it.
So you think they're
after.
gonna keep updating this?
Yeah.
Now that's-
Hey, by the way, do you like No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, okay.
I don't think it's as amazing as it should have been.
Okay.
And it's definitely this
Or was
end all
touted
be all
as?
game.
Yeah.
And I wasn't a victim of like that hype train, which was nice.
Okay.
I realized like a week
Like,
before.
it's gonna be the best game in the world.
Yeah,
I'm never
no.
gonna need another video game.
Like I think it's worth the $60. I love it. I'm still
you've
playing.
got
I
your
would say
mileage.
this.
You what?
You've got your mileage. Like you got
yeah.
you got a lot of mileage out
I
of it.
have
Yeah.
a lot of. I'm gonna stop once Deus Ex comes out. But if Deus Ex wasn't coming out, I would keep playing. But it's also like my kind of game.
it's super dope, by the way.
It's a game that you can like
is
get
Deus
lost
Ex.
in.
Oh my god,
you
so
know.
good.
I will say this though. I would have paid $100 for No Man's Sky if I don't know why Sony didn't do this, but they should have made No Man's Sky their flagship VR game. Like when
1000%.
when PSVR
Agreed.
came out, they should have been like, you get this and you get No Man's Sky VR. I would
Because
have been
that
like,
would have made up for the lack of things to do.
it would have been like, oh yeah,
Well,
and
because
it's built
it's
to
much
be
more
like,
of a chill
you're in a
exploration
spaceship.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, and like you have like the tools. Like when I'm like mining in No Man's Sky, I feel
like
like a
falling
fucking
asleep.
idiot with
Yeah.
a controller.
Yeah.
It's like it feels like it should be like a Wii game where you're like, oh, I'm mining now. Like,
Yeah.
brr, 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 brr.
So you would want that.
I would pay out the ass for that. Like
Yeah,
that sounds
I would
amazing.
too.
Is there any chance of that happening, or they didn't make it?
No,
like that?
but
He's very cryptic about it. whenever Sean Murray is like,
Yeah,
Who's
it's
Sean
not-
Murray?
he's
a
the
Is he
fucking-
related to the creator of Rocko's
he's a-
Modern Life?
He's a
You like
big
that?
asshole.
What?
I like that joke.
What? Why? Why is he a big asshole?
He's-
Or he has a
he's-
big
he
asshole. I
was-
didn't
Probably
say that.
has a big asshole.
He's the victim of saying far too many things and promising. Like he didn't have a PR handler or like a. He just kind of was like, yeah, it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do this, and he threw out all these things, and a
Didn't do
lot
it.
of it was very wrong.
Sounds like he should
Yeah.
be in politics.
Oh, like those jokers in the Congress.
I'll vote for a president who does that.
Thank you. Here I am. Okay, so where do we go from here, though? Actually, this still is it weird that this still sounds like something I want to try?
I would say like
shit.
I'd say the real question is, especially with you, you brought up the price point. You think it's worth it?
You think it's free? You think
You
30?
don't. My thing is, if it is like Minecraft and they do start supporting it and it just becomes this thing, like even Overwatch. Overwatch, they're gonna always keep adding new maps and skins that you don't have to pay for. The problem with
Overwatch wasn't even a full 60.
no, it was like 40 or 50.
Yeah,
right?
yes, it was.
But
No,
on
it-
console, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
on console Overwatch is 60.
But the
Come on,
problem,
dude.
but the problem is that
Fucking
we
Double
really
PC
don't
user.
actually know. We don't actually. All we have to go on is Sean Murray's word. We don't actually
Which is
know.
not good.
We don't know if No Man's Sky is actually going to be this evolving, amazing product.
All right,
like
because he's
Minecraft.
already said
yeah,
things.
you're right.
You know.
He's a little like the Joker if you think about it.
But we also didn't
Wow.
know that. We also had believed Notch about Minecraft at the time when all
I
that
guess.
shit.
Yeah,
Blizzard's
I guess
different
you're
'cause
right.
it's fucking Blizzard and they have this is their first new IP in X amount of years.
Yeah. I love
So-
Overwatch, by the way, for video game
Disclosure.
comparison.
Oh, yeah,
I love
right? Is that it?
Yeah.
Pretty close. Yeah. Something about
but-
it's high noon or
Is it-
whatever.
yeah.
Ultimately, I'd say for most people, it's a failure, but for some people, it's still an okay game.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's-
say, I would like it if, like you were saying, the Minecraft thing.
If it
Then,
is a
like,
constantly evolving
If
thing.
it's constantly evolving, then I'm like, okay.
You should play fucking Elite Dangerous.
Never heard of it.
It's a PC game, but it's basically what you want. Do you want to hop in a spaceship and flick a bunch of switches and then blast off and then like actually do real space stuff?
That sounds cool.
Yeah, that's Elite Dangerous.
Also, the newest game from from Pixel Jam is really good. It's basic Pixel Jam. Their newest
love
game
them.
is basically No Man's Sky, but for the phone, and it's cheaper. Like it's a little cheapy baby game.
Are you? Is that really?
But yeah, Pixel Jam is like my fave.
Oh, cool.
I made, but,
Pixel
No, I mean,
Jam.
is there-
Pixel Jam, my favorite developer.
Is there new game really like No Man's Sky?
It seems to be. You should look. It's just about exploring and mining planets to keep surviving.
That's No Man's Sky.
It came out a little while ago, like a year or two ago. But you know what? Maybe they'll release a sequel. You know, I mean, stranger things have happened.
shut the fuck up.
Eric, God
The fuck
damn
up.
it.
Shut the fuck up.
How much time prior to this do you
I don't
actually
need any time,
think
baby.
of all this
Come
shit?
see
Yeah,
Pity
so
Applause
premeditated,
Monday
or
Right,
night.
they have to be.
No, really.
Just the smirk on his
No,
face, like
please.
he's been dying to get it out.
Yeah, I've been dying to get something out. I gotta
That
poop.
shit-eating fucking.
Listen, speaking of shit-eating
face.
grin, don't talk about
Shit-eating-
shit. I gotta go. Stranger Things. Which, by the way, just the title alone, I love that. Stranger Things have happened, and these are the Stranger Things.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love it.
So,
I do
who
mostly
watched
love it.
Stranger Things? The three of us, you didn't
I
finish
just
it, though.
didn't finish the last episode.
All right,
I'm
so listen,
there.
no major spoilers. Let's just talk about. We can talk about like the tone of the show and stuff like
yeah.
that. You know,
I loved it.
I thought
wasn't-
it was very good.
It wasn't amazing.
No.
It was just good. And like I miss TV shows that are like that because like now it's like TV shows try to either be amazing or they're just
Or
like
King of
shit.
Queens.
This was like a very good in between. It was like, oh, nice. Like I don't feel like my time was wasted at all. It was.
But you're not going out and buying T-shirts.
No.
Right, okay.
No.
I
I
get
mean,
it.
like I know that people are though, and I think that's kind of weird. It's good.
I'm so mad. I saw a shirt and I was like, fuck. If I'd come up with that, we would have been rolling. Fuck.
It's good.
And by we, I mean me and myself.
We'd be rolling.
Hey, you want in on that shit?
Yeah.
I like how the creators are like, you know, they kind of are saying like, you know, this is not like a
The
rip-off.
Duffer Brothers?
The Duffers. It's like this is just an amalgamation of like everything from the 80s and
Yeah.
like other stuff.
Yep.
Like we're not being coy about it. Like we're not like this is our original idea. We're
Yeah.
like, whoa.
They just went with like we like these things, so we wanted to make one.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine.
I think that's admirable. They
Yeah.
could have gone the other
Hey,
way.
it's admirable, not Adam and Steve.
Admirable.
But no, yeah, I thought it was really good. I'm glad they didn't show the monster too much because when they did, it looked kind of butt.
Yeah, they should have spent some money on it.
But they were smart to hide it in strobe lights a lot toward the end.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Oh, the show's about a monster?
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of.
I don't
It's
even
about a
know.
lot
I
of
don't know
things.
what.
That's
the
okay.
show
No,
is
it's in the.
That's
Fr-
good.
but
You're
it's in the
better
first
off.
like it.
at all.
What I do love about it is that
That girl, by the way, what he does love about it is the girl character. She's 19
girl.
years old, so we can say that she's attractive.
wait,
it's
which
fine.
one though are we talking
Barb.
about? What I like is that it's like It's like Stephen King. It's like Steven Spielberg. It's like all those like Amblin Entertainment type of things.
And Steve McQueen.
Yeah.
But not the one I'm thinking of.
No.
Got a little bit of like.
Wait, which one? The black one or the race car one?
The race car one.
It felt like a little bit like Silent Hill influence. Like I think they
Yeah.
even said that. Like they were like,
Yeah.
like we play
Oh
Silent
yeah.
Hill.
Also,
Yeah, that shit.
I don't know if they dropped Insidious, but they kind of ripped off Insidious most of
Like
it.
going to a ghost zone.
Yeah. Which I mean has been done before, I guess, but it was very Insidious.
I love, I love, because like I go back and like you love movies when it's kids being kids.
I do.
I'm a little like
I
it takes
do.
me a lot to really get invested in that.
It's hard
and
for you-
this,
yeah, it's
for
hard for you
this,
to-
like I was like I'm
Because
in.
usually kids are not good.
Yeah.
These kids were great.
I was like,
These
I'm
kids
in.
were amazing.
I want to
Yeah.
ride bikes, you know, like I just want to fucking talk
I
on
want to
radio.
ride bikes.
I would be fine if this was it.
Yeah,
Apparently, there's gonna
whoa!
be-
I can't imagine what it was. You know, no spoilers, but I don't know what they would do in season 2. What's the point?
I know.
They might just make it something.
If
like,
it's
could I
if
do
it's the
something
same
different?
kids facing a whole new thing, that's okay. That's kind of interesting. If it's a whole new story, that's probably for
I'm
the
cool with
best.
that.
But
Like
realistically, just leave it alone. By the way, Winona
Oh, yeah,
Ryder, I thought she
definitely.
was great.
Oh God.
I didn't
She's
like her in
great.
the first episode.
Okay, I thought she was great though.
She won me over.
I really like
Everything with the
dr-
Christmas lights and the phone, beautiful
I really,
stuff.
I
Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah.
like the drunk ass cop who beats the shit out of people.
Love
He
that
was
guy.
amazing. He
Love
was
that
so
guy.
good.
The cop, I thought, was
Very
like one of the-
unexpected for
No,
that character.
yeah, really,
like,
really
to
good.
go that way.
Yeah.
But I would like to say a few things about the very ending.
Okay, so should I leave?
Well, I mean, there is a way that you can go, but you might want to take him with you.
to death.
Sign me up.
I hated how they got rid of the monster.
By 11 exploding. Like,
What
on him.
happened?
She screamed really loud and used her powers, and then the monster
But
died.
that, like, what sucks about that is that wasn't set up at any point. Like, it was just nothing.
Yeah, I think.
You know what I mean?
think they
And
really
also,
had
where
it,
was
like-
she earlier?
Where was she? Why
She
wasn't
never got
using
angry
that?
enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was
Yeah.
a real cop out. I was like, they just couldn't figure out how to get rid of it. I guess.
Probably. I think like they had. I think, but to give them credit, I think they had a really good idea. Like up until that point, like I will like in a story sense. Like I love how it was like they were trying to get her to spy on Russians, and
Yeah.
it was like she accidentally found this alternate dimension.
That's awesome.
I was like, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But there must have been. Maybe they could have brought the Russians in to help.
Yeah. They're over here.
Also, we didn't mention, by the way, the only part that wasn't 80s at all was when they were ripping under the skin.
What do you mean?
The Black World.
I see people complain about that.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that was like not 80s at all, though. I was like, of all the things, this is like completely modern.
Well, I guess when it's like it's an alternate dimension.
Did it take place in the 80s? Yeah.
What? The
Of
Stranger
course it
Things?
did. What am I saying?
Yeah.
For a second, I was like, was that the 90s? No, what am I saying? I love that there was like a Jaws poster, and there was also a poster for another movie that like weren't as big at the time.
I heard about
You know what
that.
I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I just little things
They
like
put it
that.
there. I
But
mean,
I thought that was kind of fun because it was like, oh, well, we know that there was Jaws did well, but there was another poster that was on the wall, and I was like, that didn't do as well at the time. That was
Yeah,
years
like,
later.
kids wouldn't have that,
Yeah,
yeah.
kids wouldn't care. But anyway, I'm not. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just making sure that's clear. But. The only other thing is that, like I kind of would like for it to just end. I would have rather it not have been as a little open-ended thing there.
They definitely
But-
made it open-ended just to be like, guess what,
Yeah,
everybody? Like,
I could have done without that. Honestly, I think the whole rest of the show was great, and the final episode was a little subpar compared to the rest of it. But I thought the whole
Yeah.
thing was really good.
Like I said, it was just good. I like to be like, yep, that was good.
Yeah, absolutely. That being said, hey, please let us know what you thought of all these things we talked about. Suicide Squad, No Man's Sky.
Oh man, so much stuff.
We talked about Stranger Things. Let us know what you think about all of these things.
Next time I'm golfing with Gush.
And that's pretty much it.
I got a birdie in one.